capability, his turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Now here's Booker. He's got 8. Three-pointer. They get it again. Here's Klingon. Off with the layup. Pacers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Shots good by Siakam. Siakam's got his second bucket of the night.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Now here's Booker. Drives to the hoop. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Halliburton looking around. Rejected by Booker. Avdia kicks to Booker. Here's Klingon. Good work defensively by Turner. For Indiana, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Nembhard with it. Pocket 6. Mathurin finds Nembhard. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups.
Touches of black. They say a lot without having to say much. They stand for elegance, refinement, and prestige. Darkest night, and they make you see the Kia X-Line Nightfall Collection.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like getting Bateman when you need the protection of back.
Easy, babe. Hope you're not too fast, baby. Any last words?
Just one dermatologist.
That's why you need the real deal.
Look out!
Go home, Bateman. Do a podcast or something. That's hurtful.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
This summer at Dave & Buster's, when you take the wheel on our all-new racing games, you're going head-to-head in our nationwide leaderboard competition. Bragging rights and exclusive prizes are yours to win. And so is this car, only at Dave & Buster's.
You know Chipotle. Yeah, we cook. We actually cook it. We make your fresh daily.
We have chocolate everything every morning.
You get to walk right in. You see me making your chicken. This is going to be in your bowl.
Fresh ingredients every day.
It's you're a fan. If you're a fan, what you'll see in the next minutes, hours, and days to follow may convince you you've gone to sports heaven. Right now, you're standing on the edge of tomorrow. Booyah!
Feels good, doesn't it? Being more than human. But there's a price. Do you know what it is? FX's Alien Earth premieres August 12th on FX, Hulu, and Hulu on Disney+.
Welcome back to the Kia Halftime.
Tyrese Halliburton has been nothing short of sensational, magical this postseason. The Indiana Pacers have been defined by a toughness and grit that really started with the way that Tyrese finishes these sorts of improbable games and comebacks, and they're going to need to find a way to dig deep without him tonight, especially against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who's been so focused. They've thrown double teams at him. It hasn't worked. Shai getting to his spots, making it happen.
From the opening tap, this is the one member of the OKC Thunder that looks completely unfazed by the moment, but it might not be enough. He might have to elevate his level of greatness to another level in order for them to win this game.
The one weakness we talked about before the game is OKC Thunder is their three-point shooting. They're 4 of 18. Their starters, guys, 1 of 10. You can't win. You got to be better than that in the second half. You have to be to win this game.
Yeah, and impose your will to start this third quarter. You at home, damn it, quit playing timid. Go all out. Damn.
What'll tell you from the jump that they're doing just that? Because I'd imagine that Tyrese Halliburton, who Lisa Salter said is back in the locker room, is giving one heck of a speech to his teammates right now.
Absolutely.
If they win this game, what are they?
I told Perk it wasn't a given. I tried to tell him.
One way to find out.
This halftime report is presented by Kia, movement that inspires. This presentation of the NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Here we go. Whoa. You don't have to go with me this time.
You got the looks.
Don't forget about the Grizzlies.
Kia, movement that inspires. Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water. Made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose one sweat and earn a place in history. Gatorade. Is it in you?
Meta, bust rate Frank again.
Bummer. Last time you got a replacement Frank at Things in Front.
Let's go get us another Frank. I can't remember what Frank looked like.
Frank was an orange and white fantail fish.
Bag it.
Reminder, Zoe School gets out in 10 minutes.
Good time.
Hey! Everyone loves meeting Frank at show and tell. What's that?
This is one of the greatest stages in all of sports.
It's a lot of fun, man. Winning is fun.
He's not afraid of the moment. He is the moment. Hey, no letter. Blue, come on, no letter. The smothering, suffocating defense strikes again.
And we got hard row. I don't care how we win as long as we win.
40 points for Jalen Williams.
Chase history, chase the greats, chase everything you dream about as a kid.
Game over. Will be game 7.
It's the musical best of summer. CMA Fest.
Are you guys ready to party tonight?
With can't-miss performances by Blake Shelton, Megan Maloney, Ella Langley, Keith Urban, Kelsey Ballerini, and more. Plus, one-of-a-kind collaborations featuring Brooks and Dunn and Lainey Wilson, Shabuzi and Jelly Roll, and Bailey Zimmerman and Big X The Plug. Hosted by Ashley McBride and Cody Johnson. CMA Fest, presented by SoFi. Thursday on ABC and stream next day on Hulu.
He's still my beating heart.
But no, seriously, Paradise is back for both young
He can rock my
scored 3 times, Randy.
But no matter what your age, these kids need to learn. Finding love in the sun,
I genuinely think he's a horrible person.
always comes with a little shade.
You want to be with her?
Bachelor in Paradise premieres July 7th on ABC and stream on Hulu.
We're back, baby. Yeah.
I'm so excited to be here. We actually watch you every night. You're in our bedroom every night.
The feud gets wild.
Grandma, you smell really good.
Weird. And famously funny. Name something your mate's booty has in common with the basketball.
It bounces.
Celebrity Family Feud season premiere Thursday, July 10th on ABC.
The reviews are in, and guess what?
Late night.
You're a very handsome man.
Never looked so good.
I'm flattered, and I couldn't agree more. What is wrong with you?
You've got balls, too.
Oh, thanks. That's such a beautiful...
He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Fans, let them hear from you. Make some noise for your Blazer Dancer.
And quickly making a change here. Williams is checked in. And Indiana with a change here, too. McConnell's checked in. Here's Booker. Left side, Avdia. Pins the shot with nobody near him.
An awesome distributor. Booker's floor awareness and understanding of when to dish it is a real weapon.
Now, here's McConnell. Here's Siakam. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. Siakam's got 7 points.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Booker with it. He's got 10. It's up a 3. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to McConnell. Now Nembhard. Siakam outside. Off target with his 3.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those...
You gotta watch your feet, baby. All right, watch the cool.
What he said to his players, inspired right now, they're playing for a cause. He said, we've got to stay present, just stack the possessions.
50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 17 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
First one falls for him.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Neesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And Shepard subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. Both free throws good from Booker.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Siakam. Back to McConnell. Some nice passing here by Indiana.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Siakam with it. Shot clock at 5. Drills it from outside.
Pascal Siakam.
Siakam's got 10 points.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
McConnell against Booker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 17.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
McConnell against Booker. Siakam passes to Shepard. Pass to McConnell. From deep three-point land. Rebound by Williams.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Indiana making some changes. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Siakam. And Halliburton subbed in for Shepard. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. So Portland ends up going with the new group.
Let's go for you. Substitution on the court.
And here are the Pacers now, trailing by 2. Halliburton drives in. And the layup falls.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
McConnell against Suggs. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to McConnell. Back to Halliburton. Basket good. Halliburton's got 9.
Halliburton's size playing to his advantage there.
27 seconds left to play here in the first. Suggs against McConnell. Now, here's Suggs. He's starting close. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Boy, you look at Jalen Suggs' athleticism now. That first step, extremely quick. And he's got the verticality. That combination makes it tough for you to stay in front of him.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
Jackson setting the pick here for Halliburton. Offensive rebound.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Pacers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
There was always some new question on his mind. Just 26 now. His life.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
You know, something else they've done really, really well, and I know the analytics don't support it, but they've made the most out of their mid-range jumper opportunities.
On the court for Indiana, Tyrese Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Isaiah Jackson. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Toppin in at the power forward position. Now, here is Halliburton. Yep, that one goes.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Tyrese Halliburton, one shot.
That's good from Halliburton. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And now, a developing story in the NBA. Let's now go wide to Shams Charania, who is checking in with the details. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thank you, Kevin. Right now, the story is with Portland, as the Blazers front office is executing early season deals. They've been looking to upgrade their backcourt with the opportunity to land Devin Booker, who was top priority to bring his incredible skill set, scoring, and mindset to the organization. There's lots of exciting things happening for this team and their entire fan base, so it's going to be very interesting to see how this move with Devin Booker evolves this franchise.
Thank you for the insight, Shams. Much appreciated. 4 on the clock. Here's Sharp. And it's Thibault in the corner. Down low. Here's Ayton. A miss that time.
Trash.
Indiana's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Halliburton. Edwards with the block. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Halliburton against Suggs. This one for 3. And Tyrese Halliburton heads from deep. Halliburton's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense.
Hands up.
Feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Nesmith. The Blazers getting the bucket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Jackson has the open look. And Indiana, another 3.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now, here's Suggs. 8 points for him. The rebound by Halliburton. Pass to Thibault. Back to Suggs. Another shot. And it's good on the way in. 10 points for Jalen Suggs.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Nesmith. Hasn't made one yet.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Oh, my God.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And he knocks down the first one.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor. And I think he just continues to grow as a player.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Pacers. Andrew
What you doing over there on your phone?
For TJ McConnell.
Oh.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Halliburton for three. Hands it from downtown. Halliburton's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Pacers.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Suggs against Halliburton. Suggs passes to Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. Suggs against Halliburton. The pump fake got the D off balance and gave him room. Suggs has got 14 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Siakam is checked in for Indiana. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 20. Here's Nembhard, defended by Avdia. Turner passes to Mathurin. Takes it out to Siakam. And Indiana, another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Booker. 17 points in the game. Portland again missing.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Caldwell Pope. And stolen by Booker. 4-on-3 break. Pass to Klingon. Back to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Caldwell Pope with it. Halliburton picks him up. Booker dishes to Caldwell Pope. And it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again.
I don't know if we could go in there without having somebody that's an employee there, though.
Pacers.
Because it's HU's campus, and we're not a part of HU.
The shot is good.
I know, baby. I don't know
so
Miss like that.
Tonight. 3 for 4.
I asked your mom to ask her.
And you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
But tried by Booker.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. There's the 3. Portland grabs the miss. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Halliburton inside the 3-point line. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Boy, Greg, it seems like the big men have returned. And Donovan Clingan is one of them.
Yes, he is. 7'2" with a wingspan to match. The capability to dominate the paint. And his impact is felt at both ends of the court.
And finished off by Siakam.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Now Booker, 19 points in the game. We've got 1:55 left now here in the second. Pass to Klingon, just 5 to shoot. Booker with it, picked up by Turner. That's in, and the Pacer lead has cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Booker.
The composure, the focus, no clock is going to rush Devin Booker.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Williams, he's checked in for Klingon. J.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. .141 left to play here in the half. Now, here's Siakam. Defense is right there. Up top, McConnell. Defended by Booker. Shot clock at 6. McConnell passes to Turner. Stolen by Avdia. And stolen by McConnell. Siakam outside. Nembhard finds Siakam. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Clock is at 3. Avdia with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 6. Whoa!
Wow.
Playing big inside.
And despite the hot start from beyond,
dang,
they got away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservative. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
.36 seconds left to play in the first half. Turner with a screen for Mathurin. Unloads from 13. He squares up and sinks it. And the Pacers lead by 6.
A smooth operator in that pick and roll. Mathurin understanding how to capitalize with that handle.
Caldwell Pope with the screen on McConnell. Booker with no one around.
Come on.
Pulls it in.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
And it's Mathurin, top of the key. And the shot is good. And now it's an 8-point Pacer lead. 5 seconds left in the first half. And a deep 3 from Booker. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Indiana Pacers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And their 3-point shooting has paved the way for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important is that?
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
I think for the Pacers, they're letting the losses stack up. It can dim your confidence and your playoff chances. They need to make some changes, maybe in their lineup, maybe shot selection, something.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the Trailblazers.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Trailblazers trail by 8. We've got Williams. Devin Booker out there with Avdia. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Kamare in at the 4-man position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And here's Booker from the arc. Booker with a 3. He is a knockdown shooter.
And you can see how quick Booker is to react. No hesitation on that jump shot.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. And Halliburton slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Bounce pass Nembhard. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Halliburton against Booker. Clock at 6. The rebound by Trevor.
Come on.
Indiana leading by 6. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Booker against Halliburton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
They've got to be careful. A big key to beating them is keeping Booker off the line as much as possible.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Free throw good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton. They get it back. Williams. Nice work on the board. Spinning off with the basket.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
And Turner kicks to Halliburton. Turner passes to Nembhard. Turner with a screen on Avdia. That's a 2 from Mathurin, and he gets the jumper to drop. Mathurin's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Williams, a screen on Halliburton. Booker the pass to Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is off.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Indiana leading by 3. It's Nembhard on the wing. Siakam outside. Halliburton up top. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Halliburton against Suggs. He can't get it to go. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. And it's Sharp missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
No, they are about
seven. For the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Who's looking for some new swag?
Can you grab me a water, David? At the refrigerator? It's at the bottom. Thank you.
He's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Can I join you next time? No? Okay, we'll talk.
The noodles was good. Huh?
Trailblazers trail by 8. And here is Suggs. He's got 14. Lets it go with a 3. Siakam pulls it in. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin.
Number 23.
It's Nembhard on the wing. Back to Siakam. Pass to Turner. Now Nembhard, defended by Sharp. 5 to shoot. Here's Siakam. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Sharp. Still yet to score. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Pass to Nesmith. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle.
Matisse Thybulle.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Nesmith. A 3-pointer is right on target. Nesmith has got the lead up to 11 now for the Pacers.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Sharp with it, picked up by Turner. And it's Sharp missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Halliburton outside. Fires the three. And Indiana, another three.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Portland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Suggs passes to Ayton. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
Halliburton.
Come on, 2K.
Halliburton's got 9 points now.
I can think of all the other stuff, but him, Scott
they're
Hook.
really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Suggs against Halliburton. Suggs dishes to Ayton.
Foul.
And Ayton throws it down.
The pick and roll is all about creating options. I like the decision there on the pass by Suggs.
Pass to Nembhard. Second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Nembhard's got 5 now.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
And here's Edwards from the arc.
Down.
And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Nesmith, the pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Turner with a screen on Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it inside. Pass to Nesmith. Over Thibault. And again, it's Indiana.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Suggs looking around. Over Halliburton. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Nesmith. Defended by Thibault. Here's Halliburton. Great look there, but off target.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Outside Edwards. To the inside. Turner with the steal. Suggs against Halliburton. Inside, Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Turner's got 4 this quarter.
Tossing around that 250 lbs, Turner going right through the contact.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Fans, let them hear from you. Make some noise for your Blazer dancers.
So both teams making some changes here.
Thanking your Blazer dancers.
Trailblazers trail by 17. Booker looking around. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Avdia, a screen on Halliburton. To the paint. Here's Klingon. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It goes on Aaron Nesmith. The Trailblazers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And that one misses. Throughout his career, Clark, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has proven himself to be a quality player.
He certainly has, and I love the way he plays. He's locked in all the time at both ends. Really not only understands his role, Kevin, but embraces it. He's out there to space the floor with his shooting and then provide a lot of energy and versatility on defense.
Booker against McConnell. Here's Klingon, and it's Klingon with the jam.
I tell you, not only does Clingan set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
Got a piece of it. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
15 foul. At the line.
And he makes the first. And Indiana making a change here. Shepard's checked in. Both free throws good from Booker. 24 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Siakam with it. 19 points in the game. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple. Siakam's got 22 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30
It's 10:08. You eat.
Right back
You ain't had dinner?
break.
Why? Y'all should have ate before I came and got y'all. It was already 7 o'clock. I asked y'all that when I was at the house.
Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. No blow-bys.
Well, preaching strong defense there, GA.
I mean, basic fundamentals. He doesn't
And then you asked me at 10 o'clock. You should ask me when we first got here.
on that end.
Left the game obviously done. And as Indiana Pacers with an inspiring comeback, watching their star player limp off, trying to bounce back, but they're against an OKC Thunder team. This defense right now is swarming and suffocating. Caruso.
What?
The SGA. Shot clock at 7. Jump shot. Neesmith the rebound. The Pacers have had the big comeback, but they are without their corner.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Indiana. Isaiah Jackson out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Halliburton. It's T.J. McConnell. And it's Neesmith in at the 3. McConnell passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Now, here's Avdia. Now, Clingan. And it's Clingan with the jam.
Oh, getting fancy. Now, Clingan. Wow.
McConnell scanning the floor. Pass to Halliburton. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Neesmith covering. Booker right side from outside the arc. And the 3 ball is good. Booker's got 34 points.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plan.
Make sure you get that pillow up.
Halliburton outside. A 3 ball. Avdia with the rebound. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. 15-point game. Booker outside. Back to Avdia. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Neesmith. Indiana leading by 15. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Halliburton outside. There's the lob to Jackson. It's stolen. Halliburton against Avdia. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 5 assists tonight. Halliburton against Avdia. Now, here's Neesmith. He's covered closely. Back to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. There's the pick. Over Avdia. Halliburton, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
McConnell against Booker. Flinging the screen for Booker. Drains the three-pointer. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
McConnell against Booker.
Second personal foul.
Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance. I would like to see a little more room. Give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Booker against McConnell. Flinging the screen for Booker. There's the drive.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Almost happened too late, partner. I mean, their offense didn't come alive until they were nearly out of it, but it is alive now.
Here's McConnell. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. And so he hits both. Trailblazers trail by 12. And here is Suggs. Pass to Thibault. Sharp with it. And he lays it straight in.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Nembhard, defended by Sharp. Count that one from Toppin.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Suggs against McConnell. Pass to Neesmith. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Toppin throws it down.
Toppin, Skywalker, Obi, insane verticality.
And here's Sharp. Back to Suggs. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's the thing about Suggs, a footballer in high school. He gives you physicality in the backcourt.
McConnell against Suggs. Now, here's Neesmith. He's guarded closely. And then Toppin with the jam.
Yes, sir. Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
Here's Sharp. Suggs with the ball. 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Aaron Neesmith. Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Edwards looking it over. Halliburton against Suggs. Off target at the rim. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Siakam outside. Turner with a screen on Ayton. Here's Siakam. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Now, here's Suggs. To the middle. Here's Thibault. Back to Suggs. Trying to find Halliburton and gets it to him. Here's Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. And the Pacers lead by 19.
Halliburton doing what he does so well, creating easy looks for his teammates. Outstanding court vision.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Tyrese Halliburton.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row. They turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. Plays it up off the glass. 35 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Pass to Kamare. Back to Avdia. Now Ayton. Booker outside. Shot to stop the run. And it's Ayton missing.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
2 minutes.
Outside Turner. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Pass to Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Booker's got 41.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Pacers.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And it always feels good to get that first win in a season series. Going head-to-head twice this year. This will put them up 1-0 so far against the Trailblazers.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Tyrese Halliburton.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Here's Siakam. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Aldrell Pope kicks to Ayton. That one falls. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Turner. Pass to Halliburton. Nembhard finds Halliburton. Makes it off the glass. Halliburton's got 39.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
The drive by Booker. Turner with the steal. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Tyrese Haliburton.
Touches to 17. Still plenty of time remaining. Caruso to Hartenstein. Neesmith knocks it loose. Ball still loose. Siakam comes up with a great defense from Neesmith. There's Matlin, drives inside, layup, won't go. Caruso with a rebound and a foul. And more free throws for Matlin.
That's what we talked about. You got to keep putting pressure. You're here now. There's nothing else left to give. You can rest tomorrow. Get on the floor. Both Pacers get on the floor before Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City, I understand you have a lead, but you got to finish it off. And then just here, I feel like that's a little bit of a touch foul with the red card.
Fourth foul on Gildas Alexander.
I'm tired.
Indiana has hopes of making one last run. That one knocks down. They have had some of the most miraculous comebacks in these playoffs, time and time again. But in a 16-point hole with just under 6 to play in Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
But the other side of that is Oklahoma City. They have had their offensive droughts.